podcast, I guess. This morning, I'm going to be talking about early gratification. So, I'm just going to be doing like a series of topics and I will discuss a bunch of different things. And this is just me just sharing what I have learned on my journey with you guys. And that's the whole purpose of my podcast to share what I've learned in my journey. So this morning we're talking about early gratification, and the reason I'm talking about this is because I have so many people that I have stumbled upon or ran across parts in my life that have quit projects or have not finished what they needed to do or haven't even done it because they do a lot of speaking but not a lot of doing. So I was taught this rule in life by my in-law. In life, you have to ing. Whether you're singing, you're baking, you're cooking, you're driving, everything you have to do ends with an ing. So if the only thing you're gonna do to help accomplish your goal is talk about it, then you're not going to have a goal to talk about because all you do is talk. And talking is not one of the ings which really help to add to gratification. That's at the end of the equal sign of gratification, and people are gonna praise you for the things that you've done when they never praised you when you were suffering through your trials and tribulations to get to your highest point. And that's normal. That's absolutely normal. They actually say that most of the hate you get is actually from your family members and people that actually know you because they don't like change. And when you change, which means you're just not the same person as you were, could be a good thing or even a bad thing, most of your family is not going to be accepting of that. So those are going to be the first bunch of people that you don't have on board. But it's only human to think that those will be the first bunch of people that you actually do have on board. So you go to them expecting this gratification to help you with your push. But most times people don't get it. And it's okay. I want people to know that it's okay to not get the gratification needed in order to push you to where you have to go. That's not the reason that you should ever look for gratification. Gratification should come at a point in time where it is proof that you have done what you've done. Why? Because you didn't beg somebody to do that or say what they're saying to you. They're saying it because they genuinely feel that way. So leave gratification on the next end of the equation after that equal sign, and it will be something that you know you have accomplished when you have other people coming to tell you, hey, I like, this is, I want, show me how, on that part, right? So early gratification. Now, with that being said, I want to remind people on how to bow your head and keep pushing. And where do you get that energy from? That come from you. That come from inside of there, inside of here. That come from your desire to work on a project, to be part of it, and to know, like, regardless of what people have to say, what people are doing, this is still what you want to do, and you're gonna do it because this is what you want to do. So that's just like really my guiding point. I want people to remember gratification comes. It just is not going to be there at the beginning. And a lot of people need that at the beginning in order to, climb that mountain that is so tall for them that their journey in life is to accomplish, right? And, I've been up those hills so many times and come down on the next side and then start a new hill. I'm convinced life is a roller coaster. And no matter how much I may like try to go or stay up, there's always gonna be that point where I come down again. And then when I do, sometimes I may have help to push myself up, and sometimes it's all upon what do I bring to the table. And for those of you guys who don't have the help, what I can let you know is just believe in yourself. It sounds so crazy, but when you stop looking at the accomplishments and you just keep doing, knowing that, hey, this is going to work, not I hope it works, it will eventually get there because I believe all projects and all humans are like plants. And I say that because you can water a plant on its good days and its bad days. And if you keep watering that plant, in 2 months the plant is going to be taller. And regardless of how much rainy days it had and you had to hand water that plant, or how hot it was outside and you had to hand water that plant, it still don't change the fact that a plant is going to grow. So if you give your life and the ideas that you want to, manifest or grow or make it become something, the fastest way to do that is by bowing your head and just keep going on that journey that you call life. Do what needs to be done, and the gratification is going to come because people are going to praise you or talk about whatever it is that you're doing that gave that great aha equal sign moment, right? So just a reminder to everybody who, who's out here alone and don't have that push that they need. You don't need anybody else. You need your determination. You need your desire to not give up on yourself, to stand tall in like whatever ideas you want to go in. And if you have to change your idea, that's okay. It's okay to quit and start over. You see, what people fail to realize is that quitting is not bad. Sometimes quitting is you understanding that this is not what you want, and it is a part to get you onto the next step or your next journey that you need to be at. Sometimes quitting is actually, to me, I view it as one of the best things that you can do if you know that the project you're working on or whatever you're doing no longer serves you and you do not want to do it no more. You don't have to do it just because you said you were going to do it. You don't have to finish it because you said that. Think about it like people who start a YouTube channel and they choose a particular niche and then they change that niche. I think like in the past they used to say niche down and like do a topic. But in reality, like your whole life is just like a life, some blob of like things happen, things change, and it is evolving. So with that being said, I want to remind people that you don't have to niche down in anything that you do, and if you realize that what you're doing is no longer what you want to do, it is okay. I just hope that that journey that you were on allowed you to know the right path or road that you do want to go on so that you can continue on that journey and not just stop and just be like, I have to wake up, eat, and live. This is life. So, yeah, this was our talk for this morning. I'm going to keep continuing doing this because I have some good stuff to share just because of my personal experience. But this is more for people to get out of their imaginary shell. I want people to blossom. What do you? Because your plan grow, 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 guy, grow. Just grow. Bye, guys.